that's gonna be lush, that is. So, just left Mucky D's. Welcome back to the channel. Or if you're new, welcome. So, this is where things should start to get interesting. I'm heading down to a place called Tide Mills. It's like a pebble beach. But there seems to be many better options for camping than where I was last night. And if you want to know where I was last night, check the last video. I'm hoping today will go a lot smoother. I didn't really sleep last night, it was quite rough. But what a day. What a day. Beautiful. Boiling. But a bit of hard work carrying all this. So my plan is today, I say today it's 1 PM. Get down to Tide Mills. If I can, I'm basically going to scout out a place to hide my gear and then come back up the Lidl to get some stuff for the night. So that's the plan. First of all, I need to get down there, so yeah, let's get there. So down this road. It's about 25 minute walk. Yeah, let's see what we find. Well, I didn't intend to find Bugs Bunny, but God rest his soul. Now, if all else fails where I'm going, there's plenty of like fields by here, so that's plan B. But plan A looks a lot better and is a lot better, so hopefully we don't have to resort to plan B. Plenty of greenery. Just over this bridge now, and then another 5 minutes. So yeah, somewhere down there is home for the night. I'm sure I can find a decent little secluded area. Oh, bless me. What a day, huh? Yeah, there should be plenty of spots for me to stash my stuff to go back a little later. One thing I didn't take into account was this. Hopefully but they probably are on the night shift as well, aren't they? Hopefully not though, because I won't really be able to sleep with the sound. I have insomnia, which doesn't help with camping. Or I should say camping doesn't help with that. Let's check the water right, is it? I'll walk in here because we've got to walk around anyway. But the sea is obviously by there. But what a bloody lovely place. So see that couple behind me? The guy was about 60 odd and the woman, well, they're both probably about 60 odd. Anyway, he told me he'd done the South Coast of Wales about 30 years ago. And I told him I was probably looking somewhere around here tonight. But he recommends going to Seaford, which is another hour away. And jumping in the sea, having a little swim. And I was already thinking about going in the sea. So yeah, I think that's what I might do. I never changed the plan, but so be it. I'll sit down now, go on Google Maps, check out this place called Splash Point. Yeah, and see where it's best to sit down for the night. So it's before that cliff. He reckons about another 45 minutes. But I'm going to sit down first before I get there, because my worry was about food. Oh, the sea does look nice. Yeah, my worry was about food, but they said, you know, there's Morrison's there and all that, so we'll see how we get on. I had a funny feeling that today would be a lot better than yesterday. Time for the real coastal walk. I do have to go inland when I get to there, but I'm staying in Seaford today. Seaford's the furthest I'm going. Because really, I want to stay in one spot for like 2-3 days and just chill and enjoy it, you know. Maybe Seaford is the place. Around Seaford, maybe I'll just come back and follow this area. Let's have a little zoom in, shall we? Yeah, look at that. So he reckons in that corner there, that's where I want to be going apparently, for a swim. I'm getting in there. Let's get in there, is it? Only problem is I haven't got a towel. I've got swimming shorts but no towel. And I do apologise about the audio because I'm using the face camera sometimes, and I'm obviously using the rear camera sometimes, and the audio is obviously different on both sides. Wow, this is what it's all about, ladies and gents. So I'm gonna head down to Seaford. Here you've got the old mill ruins, the tide mill ruins from the 11th century. So I may come back here tonight to sleep. I found somewhere the other side of that bridge down there, or beyond there. So I'll probably sleep here, but I'm gonna spend most of the day down here, Seaford. So apparently this is this. Over 100 years old. Do you know what's crazy about buildings back then? And maybe not every building, but built with pebble stone. That's quite mad. I can smell ganja. Imagine living in that. Wow. That is stunning. Beautiful. I'm pretty sure I seen that guy yesterday. Brighton. Pretty sure that's him. Not too sure, but I'm pretty sure that is him. On the last video I done, yeah, I'm pretty sure that is him. Alright, so, oh, look at my hair. So that guy was the guy I seen yesterday, and I think he's like Hindi or something. He was just telling me a lot of, you know, kind of religious stuff then. It's quite crazy that I seen him yesterday and then I seen him again today. He told me that he's seen some woman this morning. It's his wife from a previous life, and that he's waiting where he is now until she returns. I mean, take that as you will. I find it kind of crazy, but I also find it kind of cool. But it is mad that I seen him now, you know. And I didn't intend to come here right now. I didn't. All this crazy coincidence couldn't easily not have happened by everything that happened today. It took me hours to upload my last vlog for a start. I didn't intend to come to Seaford. If it wasn't for meeting that old couple that I just mentioned a couple of minutes ago, yeah, it's mad. Mad. But honestly, what a beautiful place. My hairline is getting pure exposed on this vlog. But at this point, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anyway. Let the ego go. Be free. Freedom. Free spirit. I'm pretty sure he'd have plenty to say on that. But yeah, I'm probably going to take a dip now. That water is stunning. Southeast is the place to be. The nomadic sauna. That's mad. Sauna on the beach. It's pretty cool. So I need to go right to the end. Splash Point is called. Apparently that's where the beach is best. I'm gonna open up my one-man tent, chuck all my stuff in, and then go for a dip. I need some food though. I've walked so far from the centre of your screen all the way to here. Still got like another 15-20 minutes to go. Seems like it just won't end.
I think we can see you. I'll make you a head start.
Starting to get starving as well. Check out these waves, man. So I thought this was meant to be the place to be. But fucking hell, I could have just got in earlier. Anyway, I'm gonna set up my tent. I should have gotten the Morrison's because all I can eat now is the pot noodle I bought earlier. So I'm gonna have to get that on the boil and then maybe go in the sea for a bit. Peace. And just like that, he's in the shorts. Fight through the tough days, look, to enjoy the good. Yesterday was rough. It wasn't that bad, but off camera it was for like 2 hours. And yeah, boom. I'm gonna have some food first. Got that brewing. My pot noodle. It's not really beach food, is it? But it'll do. Yeah. Gotta check this actually on because yeah, it is. But yeah, munch out and have a dip in the sea. What a day. Living the dream, baby. I will be cooking like proper meals tomorrow or the next day. Well, tomorrow probably. I'll be moving up there, so into forestry areas and stuff. So once I'm proper secluded, I'll be able to, you know, relax in my own space and cook properly and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna get that in there and then have a dip. As easy as that, look. Whoa. All the little stones. I think I'll rain that. A minute. Maybe put the cool down a bit. Build my king pot noodle fort. And yeah, put this away now. Eat that, get in there. And then I'm basically just gonna sunbathe until evening time, and then I haven't decided where I'm going to sleep yet, up there or back down there. But I have got to go to Morrison's. Check those waves out though. I have got to go to Morrison's. I hope and pray that those waves don't come up here. They are massive for like a little shoreline like this. Well, I say little. Cold as fuck. Ice cold. Ah. fucking hell. That was ice cold. That shit was ice fucking cold. And it don't help that it kills your feet to be walking on these pebbles and all. I probably could have braved it a bit better, can't lie, but like, it's ice cold. That's the only way I can describe that water. And then my feet are killing me. Anyway, it's time for the pot noodle. Now it's time to dry off and warm up on my pot noodle. Look at that. So I've basically just been sunbathing for the last half hour since that last clip. The sun is still, as you can see, very, very bright. So I'll be here for another 2 hours, I imagine, just sunbathing and chilling. Then I'm gonna go to Morrison's. Then find where I'm sleeping tonight. That's gonna be a challenge. I have to pick a place where I sleep better than I did last night, because I didn't really sleep last night. So yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed I managed to find a nice place. So I just had a lovely chat with a woman called Denise. I didn't know for about 20 minutes that she was a Jehovah's Witness, but we was talking a lot about life, you know, the value of life experience, and like things like this, you know. It's free, but it's, you know, it's free. It costs it costs nothing. But things in life that are free are most fulfilling. You know, most things like having a child, life experiences like this, real life stuff. It's the most valuable stuff a human can have. You know, we chase all possessions and things like this. And yeah, we just had a deep intellectual conversation. I don't know why, but I'm stuffy all of a sudden. But yeah, very interesting and in-depth conversation about life, basically. Which I love to have those conversations, as I've said in previous videos, you know. It's really the only conversations I like to have. So yeah, I just thought I'd record this to reflect on that moment, because they're very powerful conversations, and not enough people have them. Right, packing up, heading to Morrison's, and then we're gonna find a place to stay somewhere up there, a little bit further, hopefully. Go on, my guy. Well, gotta give it to him. He's handled that a lot better than I did. Fucking hell, champion. He must have heated up. Fair play to him, because that water is fucking freezing. Alright, so I've got a 15-minute walk to Morrison's, and then got to come back on myself. So where I'm gonna head to roughly is about a 30-minute walk. So 15 minutes to Morrison's, 45 minutes to where I need to get to. Just spoke to a geezer from London, proper Cockney. That was bad, but anyway, yeah, geezer from London, Croydon, I think he said Croydon, Hackney, anyway, don't matter, he's from London, and living in his van. And I said, mate, that's what I'll be doing at some point soon, like. And we was just discussing about, like, you know, the alternative lifestyle, basically. And there's a lot more people now turning to that lifestyle. Freedom. Everybody's sick and tired of being, you know, stuck down with bills and just all that mundane bullshit. And the fact that, you know, real value of life as a human is experience. And yeah, we just had another, you know, proper chat, and it's refreshing. You know, it's refreshing seeing people on the same page as me. Yeah, it's awesome. He lived in Newport as well at one point. And the woman I talked to earlier before him as well, her mother lives in Newport. Quite mad. That was a waste of time and effort. I was hoping for some kind of like hot food, ready to eat. But because of the time of day, there was nothing left on the shelves. I'm looking forward to tomorrow night where I can like cook a proper meal. Like, that's the one thing I've been excited to do the last 2 days. Like, the one thing I was looking forward to. But I need to be in the right spot for that. And tomorrow I will be in, I can't think what the forest is called, but I will be in the right area, the right place for that. So what I ended up buying was like a ready meal, chicken pesto pasta. So I just whack that in like the frying pan or whatever it is, saucepan. Yeah, slow cook that, low heat. I'm looking forward to eating that actually. Should be nice. Pretty hungry. Yeah, now I've got a bit of a trek on, 45-minute walk, and I don't exactly know where I'm staying, so I just hope I can stay on this cliff top somewhere, because if not, it means I'd have to walk like an hour to come back on myself to go back to where I was earlier, Tide Mills. So yeah, fingers crossed. I am not going to enjoy a single step up here. This is going to be rough. I'm already sweating and chafing. This is going to be hard. Hopefully once I get to the top I don't have to walk too far. Yeah, this is going to be rough. I'm literally 10 steps in and I'm already feeling it. Oh Lord. I'm not lying. Sometimes I worry that my heart will give out. I'm not going to show the view yet, but the view is stunning. Wait till I get to the top. Steeper than the price of gas. That was not healthy. Oh my God. But check this view out. Wow. That's a picture, huh? Oh. So I'm at the top. I don't really see much cover. I mean, obviously there's bushes over there, but I'd have to wait till sunset because that's the golf course and people are still playing. So I may be able to check those little shrubland bushes over there, maybe. Check for any gaps, but I'll come back to that. Just take a moment. Incredible. Look at that. Honestly though, if around this corner, the place I'm hoping to camp, it's not campable, what am I gonna do? I can't walk all up there. I guess I'd have to walk back. And there's no real campable spots back, so let's just hope, because I have one bottle of water left. It's gonna be dark soon. Yeah, it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. Electric fence there and cows there. Oh my God. What if they all started chasing me like? mowed down by cows. I've always laughed and joked at that, thinking it's impossible. Oh my God. That's put me off camping when I was going to camp as well, knowing those cows are around. Oh man. Please don't have another night like last night. Alright then, ladies and gents. This is the moment of truth. So it's going to be something like this. I just don't like the fact that cows are patrolling. Like, I could legit get trampled. Solo trespassing camper gets trampled by 4 cows. Great. Okay, so seriously bad news. 3 major things. I have no satellite right now. I mean, I have no signal. I have no signal at all to call, text, or use the internet. Second of all, I can't camp here. Cows come through here as well. Third of all, I'm close to kind of collapsing, and I am miles away from where I just came from. Like, shit, son. Seriously, shit. I am not enjoying myself right now. Yo, this is legit the second night in a row where I'm not completely panicking. I have found somewhere, but like, it's kind of cornered, and if cows come up there, I wouldn't have anywhere to go. Oh man, it's just so fucking dodgy. I really need to do my research and start to play more safe. If anybody who like kind of does this kind of thing often, I could do with some advice, because this is a little bit intense. I mean, honestly, I much preferred what it was last night. And then up here, although kind of, there's a nice little perch, isn't it? But so here, look. But I'm surrounded with nothingness. Well, I mean, surrounded by everything. But you know what? I've had enough, fuck it. Super quick update, because I have to be super quiet, and this light, I cannot be seen. Check out the pesto pasta. Got that cooking, whoa. Got that cooking like a good thing. But yeah, this light has to go off, and I'm gonna eat this. Honestly, there's something about cooking outside, right? That just gives you a good feeling. Honestly. Booyakasha. Yeah. Voila. That's gonna be lush, that is. Ho ho ho. Yeah, buddy. So, I'm gonna eat this and then get my head down for the night, I think. Look at that. And from tomorrow, I'll be cooking my own food. But yeah, I don't mind a bit of that in my tent. That's made me feel a bit better. So I figured out why it feels good to be cooking outside. It's because it's primitive to eat outside, and that makes you feel alive. I'm pretty sure that is why. Ask anybody who does it consistently and does it often in their life. If they figured out why, I guarantee that's the answer they say. Anyway, time for sleep. Let's hope I have a better night. See you in the morning. Good morning. So, I slept very well. Until about 4 o'clock in the morning, where it started to get really cold, to be fair. I could really feel the cold. And I struggled to get back to sleep until about, say, 5-ish. And then about 6:30, this bird, wait for it. No, he stopped now. That one. That little bugger. It's kind of kept me awake, so it's now 7:15. And I just looked out the tent and I'm visible on the path. How or why a dog walker's around so early? Because it would take like an hour to get here from any path possible. Apart from maybe one of the farmers, I don't know. Unless it's a farmer, but I don't know. Look like a general guy with dogs to me. But yeah, they would have had to be here like 6 AM. I don't know. Maybe I'm lazy. I would not be waking up at 6 AM to walk an hour and a half or an hour to walk my dogs. That's ridiculous. So just go to your local field. Why would you come up here? Anyway, let's get packed up and get gone. Before I pack up, let's just show you. So, behind this tree here is the path. I don't know if you're able to see, but there's the path. So people are walking past there. Yeah, there's the path. I was going to camp down by there last night. But yeah, let's pack up and get going. So this was my little spot, look. Quite cosy. And now to head out. Oh, and we are back on the road. I'm on the road again. Sing it with me, Shrek. I'm on the road again. So, despite the fact that I've panicked now both nights in a row, wondering where I'm going to sleep. And last night I did really freak out, I can't lie. Once I'm in the tent and settled, I actually really enjoy it. And I'm going to enjoy it for the entire trip. It's just the anxiety of not knowing where I'm going to sleep. Beautiful. Look at that. So that's the Seven Sisters in the background, right? Today I'm heading into town because I'm going to see my son for a while. Yeah, so I'm going to see my son and I'll be starting back where I am now this evening. So I'm going to end the vlog here. I just want to say thank you to everyone who's actually commenting, liking, supporting. You know who you are. I appreciate you a lot. And I hope you've enjoyed this video more than the last one. I think this was better. It was better for me. And I imagine there's plenty more to come. Pretty much only just getting started still. So yeah, I appreciate the support. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.